So, welcome to our Campus France Live. We are here today from the École Brassart in Tours, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about what we can offer to you. My name is Blair, and this is Allan.
My name is Allan. I come from Brazil, from Belo Horizonte. I am my last years in Brassart, in formation of graphic design. I live in France since almost 3 years. I chose Tours because of the schools. La réputation des schools.
So, this is our first Facebook Live, so bear with us, everyone.
Não, em português. Eu me chamo Allan, eu estudo design gráfico em Brassart. Eu sou brasileiro, eu moro em Belo Horizonte, eu vim de Belo Horizonte e eu vivo na França tem mais ou menos 3 anos. Eu gosto muito e eu escolhi viver em Tours porque a reputação da escola é muito boa e porque tem muitos bares.
I don't speak Portuguese, but I got the end of that. So, my name is Blair. I'm in charge of international relations here. Okay, so Allan is one of our students who we adore because he's come to us all the way from Brazil, and we're so happy to have him here with us. To tell you a little bit about me, I'm an American. I've been living in France now since 2009, and I initially came over as a student with Campus France. So, I know what you're going through. I understand the selection of schools. I understand that it can be a little bit stressful. But don't worry, we're really here to help you get through everything. So please, don't hesitate to get in touch with me at any point in time. So, let's get started. Why and what is Brassart? So, Brassart is a graphic design and multimedia school with more than 70 years of experience. Okay, so as we put here, it's actually a college, nearly a university. Our school is the school for graphic and multimedia design. Okay, anywhere you go in France, the name Brassart is recognized. So you're really coming to somewhere where it's a sure deal. You know that you're going to have a good education, and that everywhere in France they're going to know who you are and where you've studied. Okay. One of the big advantages that we have here is that we have a network of 5 different campuses. So, today we're calling you from Tours. It's right there in the center, in the heart of France. It's really the historic heart of our group. We also have a location in Nantes, which is in the west. We have up in the north in Caen, another school. We have just welcomed a new school in Bordeaux. So for those of you who are big fans of wine, you know where to go. And additionally in Paris, which needs no other introduction. Okay, in Paris it's a little different. Our school is specialized in graphic novels and comic books. So I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about all of the groups to let you know what we do in all of these different schools. Okay, so 5 campuses. What does that mean? 5 campuses means 850 happy students, just like this one here. Okay. So, within these 850 students, we have relatively few foreign students. It's a choice on our part. We have decided that it's best for us to take care of few students and to do a really good job of it. We want to make sure that we can follow you closely, that we're able to help you with any problems that you might have, and most importantly, that you feel comfortable. We want you to feel good here. That's the whole point. You're not coming to France to do your studies and to feel bad. So we want you to feel good, to feel happy, to not have any problems with French administration. We often talk about the French administration and how heavy it can be. Well, we're here to help you with that, and we want to make sure that it goes well. We want you to succeed more than anything else. And part of succeeding is being able to take care of the language. All right, you need to have normally a level that is considered a B2 in order to come to Brassart. A lot of you are probably like me. And you're going to go study in France, and you might not speak French. That was my case. So what we've decided to do is we've opened a new section called the FLU. It allows you to come to Brassart and to take advantage of our program in design, and at the same time to study intensive language classes. So, at the same time as you're receiving all of these specialized courses in graphic arts, computer design, computer arts, 3D even, you're also learning French at the same time. We're really trying to make sure that you have all of the necessary keys to succeed. For this float program, you're going to access directly by our preparatory year. So the preparatory year is a year to make sure you have all of the basics. So the techniques of drawing, of sketching, that you will really need in order to excel in our school in the future. From this preparatory year, you will have access to all of our other programs, all of our other degrees. So, yay! So we offer several different options for you once you've finished this preparatory year. We have a group of degrees that are certified by the government. We call them RNCP certified degrees. Okay? And when you graduate from them, you can graduate with a degree such as multimedia computer graphics, something in the audiovisual field, as well would be possible. More commonly, we have students that choose to study graphic and multimedia design, like Allan. So this is a class where you're going to be working a lot on publicity. You're going to be doing graphic arts, you're going to be doing art history, you're going to do sketching, you're going to do computer graphics, you're going to do marketing. It's all of these different fields that are so important in our world today, and they're all fields that are still hiring. So it's really a section that's going to englobe a bunch of different possibilities for you. Recently, we've also decided to open a part in 3D. So we have a new 3D section since last year, where you're going to be working more on a computer, a lot more on a computer. So 3D, special effects. And in order for you to get these techniques, you're going to be working on the render, you're going to be working on the lighting, you're going to be working on digital painting, so creating these different environments and atmospheres that are so important in video games, in films, and even in advertising today. Character design is one of those big fields that we keep hearing about. And so we've listened to these students, and we have really tried to integrate character design into everything we do. Our reputation also allows us to create another section of degrees. So these are degrees that are recognized by Brassart, but they're not necessarily recognized by the French government. So anywhere you go in France with these, we'll still know that you did a lot of hard work to get this diploma. In this section, we're going to be talking about digital creation degrees, or 3D character animation, graphic arts, graphic novels. So really, you have a plethora of choices that you can go through if you want to come here. All right? And once you've got that diploma, what do? You go straight to the top. So in all of our different fields, we're able to talk to you a little bit about these jobs that you have to get at the end. You don't go to school and say, hey, let's just go to school. You want a job at the end. We know that. And here we're going to help you find one. So if you're studying in graphic design, you're going to be interested in becoming an artistic director, or maybe working in brand management, even working in publishing, becoming an illustrator for all of those children's books that you've always loved. These are all things that are possible with this graphic and multimedia design degree that we're offering. If you're going into 3D, maybe it's because you want to work for Pixar. Maybe you're interested in creating the next Elsa from Frozen. Or maybe it's the Minions. Who knows? So this could be special effects, this could be film, this could be video game in the 3D section. Those of you interested in comic books and graphic novels, our group in Paris has offered up the section with becoming a draftsman or a scriptwriter, colorist, storyboarder, whatever really interests you in this section, you have the possibility to do it. So the next question, the most obvious question, is how do you find these jobs after you have the diploma? Well, it's thanks to our network. We have seen thousands of students that have come through Brassart throughout the years. And what do students do? Students party. We know that. We understand that. And it's important for you to meet with your classmates and to create these important ties that will take you through your entire career. So we have a student association here, student government, which is in constant contact with our administrative team. What do? Our student association is responsible for creating integration weekends. So that's the first step. The integration weekend is a weekend where all of our students, future, sometimes past as well, meet up for an entire weekend and they just hang out. The goal of this weekend is to get you to know people before you even start school. We want you to feel good here. We want you to realize that we're nice people as a general rule, okay? So, we also have the Student Association, which helps create different student evenings. So different nights that you might go out and meet people, different things you can go out and eat. And even cultural visits. So a lot of times it's going to be visits to museums or going up to Paris from here to visit the different expositions that might be out at the time. It's really important for you to have these important ties with all of these other people that will be in school with you for 3 or 4 years. So, why Brassart? Well, we're going to go through, and the winner is some of the most important points that you should keep in mind when you're looking at your school. Here in Brassart, all of our teaching staff are working professionals. That means that they understand the job market, they understand what companies are looking for. Everything we teach you here is constantly adapted so that you are going to be effective in the workplace. We want you to have a job not only that you love, but that you're good at. We really want you to be up to speed on all of the current technology, on everything that's going on in these different worlds that we keep talking about. Our programs are all award-winning. We have received numerous prizes and awards from the Art Directors Club. We have lots of beautiful statues. You can come visit them all. We have a whole collection. So the Art Directors Club, we've notably won the Prix de la Laïcité, which is a government given award for a series of a series of posters that we were able to come up with. We've also participated in Chateau d'Or, a lot of these international and really well-known competitions. Furthermore, you have our network. So you have this promise of having some sort of a job, some sort of an internship to go with. And all of this really is part of what we call the Famille Brassart. Despite the fact that we're now a big school, we like to keep it small. We want to make sure that everyone finds their place, and we want to make sure that you're happy here. We keep in touch with our alumni, we keep in touch with our current students, we are present. And we want you to really keep in touch with us, and I can't tell you how important that is to us. So, all of this together means that Brassart is the place to... Oh, it's over here. Oh, wait, okay, so the camera is obviously on the opposite side. I've got it now. We've got it. The place to be. We'll do it that way. I'm hoping you guys will have some questions for us, so please, please, please do not hesitate to be in touch. You can send us an email at international@brassart.fr. If not, please feel free to check out our website, so www.brassart.fr. And if not, we're going to wait here for another minute or two to see if we have any questions. And we're going to have an amazing time, right? So, Allan, is there anything else you want to add? In French, if you want, yeah, go ahead. Je sais pas s'il y a des choses que vous souhaitez rajouter.
Non.
No.
C'est juste ça, peut-être.
Allan is a man of few words. Very powerful words, usually, but few. It's tough. I know. Being in front of the camera is never easy. The only other thing that I can think of that I might have forgotten to say is that our newest school that I was talking to you about in Bordeaux has over 10 years of experience in 3D. So even though here in Tours we've only just started it last year, Bordeaux has actually been doing it for over 10 years. So I saw that there were a couple of comments about that. So I just wanted to make sure that I clarified on that point. We have experience in 3D, we have experience in BGM. It's all of these 70 years that create our huge reputation. That's it. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Again, please do not hesitate to contact us, www.brassart.fr or international@brassart.fr. Thanks for listening!